Hi, everyone. Today I wanted to talk about the importance of smudging, otherwise using white sage to cleanse the energy of your space. Let's first talk about why you would want to do it, and then how you do it, and other reasons why it's beneficial. So, first one, why would you do it? Why you would do it is we are all taught the importance of vacuuming and dusting and cleaning our space. But I think one of the missing components that we are not taught is how to cleanse the energy. And what does that look like? It can look like we've all walked into a room before where, an argument or a fight took place. And we all know what it feels like when that tension is thick. So that would be a good reason to sage. Is what it does is that it completely resets the energy of the space. And we all pick up energy, everywhere we go. And some days are a little bit harder than others. We've all had a trying day. And sometimes after a trying day, one of your first thoughts is like, I really need a shower. And you do that because you are cleansing the energy of your physical body and your own auric field. Um, but how can we do that for the rest of our home? You can't just run everything under a hot shower, even though you wish you could. So that is where sage comes in handy. Uh, you can pause. Let's rewind. So, what does that look like? You generally want to grab a bowl, or a lot of people use an abalone shell, and you can pick up a white sage bundle and you can get them at some type of new age shop. You could get them at a smoke shop. I've seen them there. And I've also, if you really were in desperate need, you can get them on Amazon. I don't always recommend Amazon, but it's an option that is available. So, that being said, once you have it, all you need to do is strike a match, catch it on fire, get some embers, and then blow it out. And hold the sage over the bowl or abalone shell and go through each room of the house. Make sure that you have windows and doors open and you're allowing air to just blow it right through. You don't need to fumigate the house. Just a casual smoke through each corner of the room and through. Then you can run a little bit of water over the embers, put it out, and save it for another day. That's all you have to do. I recommend that while you do it, that you have the intention on calling in any helpers that you have. They could be spirit guides, they could be archangels, whoever you feel necessary to help support you in resetting the energy of your space. That's it. You know, um, Other times or as needed, say you go and you have a rough day where you might have to go to a hospital, or say you are dealing with some type of really heavy energy, or someone who has really chaotic energy. One of the things that you kind of want to do to just help reset your own space, showers help, but saging will also, it's like the cherry on top. Other than that, that's really, that's kind of it. It's a very short answer. This is what it does. Um, if you go to, hold on. If you go antiquing a lot, and say you have an item that has some pretty heavy energy, you can always use sage to, allow the smoke to go over the antique item to try and cleanse it. If you get new stones that you want to work with, I always recommend using sage as a way to clean it. You never want to work with a stone that has been worked before, or a stone that has been, you just don't know what you're getting. So why not take the extra step to have a clean slate with something? If you have gone to a place that you know is haunted, um, I always recommend saging when you get home. Basically, you don't want to invite anything to come into your space. And while white using white sage is a temporary fix in that, that's why I say once a week or as needed, is because it's not a permanent fix. It is something that, just like when you vacuum once, it doesn't mean that your house is vacuum free for ever. So that's that. I feel like it's also important to talk about. I've seen, I have been informed of conversations that are taking place in forums where people don't think other people should be using white sage, or they think that the whole ritual should not be done because it is cultural appropriation. And my thoughts on that um, is that it's really kind of stupid, to be direct. I have been taught from my mentors. I'm going to teach other people how I've been taught, and the fact of the matter is that I'm not going to teach someone a way. Why would I teach someone another way when I know what works? And I want people to do things the right way. So I'm not going to teach anyone else another way. I'm not telling anyone to get in any type of like regalia and do it. What I am saying is it's all a matter of intention. If your intention is just to use sage, cleanse your space, and that's that, that be that. This isn't a matter of, you know, mm, you're not just making sage bundles and selling it and calling it authentic native sage bundles. You're using it for your own purposes. That's that. And should you be curious, you can easily Google, smudging, cultural appropriation, and just read the context yourself. I also encourage you to look at the authors who are the ones who are writing it and seeing, what information that you gauge from them. What is their purpose on writing the article? And is this something that they are trying to put themselves on a pedestal? Yeah, that's what I saw. So that's that. That is white sage. You can, if you explore with white sage, you might find other bundles with that might have other things into it. Play around with it and see what you gravitate towards. Just trial and error. Again, once a week or as needed, let me know what you think, how it works, and yeah, to be continued. We'll talk another day. Bye.